5 metrics that suggest Bitcoin will break new all-time highs. And I have some hesitation with this whole narrative of everyone kind of saying, "Oh yeah, 2025 4-year cycle on new time highs." Maybe it happens, and maybe it doesn't. So we'll see. Camel, as you know, has pretty interesting theories on that. A lot of his research is based on Bob Lucas, who I also follow, and why I was suggesting left translated cycle a year ago. But it's really a toss up. There's no way to know, and we'll just have to take it one step at a time. So that's the point. You could look at 1,000 channels. Nobody knows what's happening next. Do we get the big pump and then the deflationary bust? Certainly, the inflation fear is a big one, and I know we are jumping around a bit. I'm trying to visualize how I could mind map it for you, but the other big elephant in the room, and ignore what's on the screen here. The other elephant in the room, just go back over to this, is that the banks have the bank exposure is much bigger than 2008. And so they're having to come in and do quantitative easing, which should help pump up prices, but for how long? That's kind of what we saw in 2021 with the stimulus checks, QE. That's how these markets work. Liquidity and money into the economy usually winds up in the stock market, in tech stocks, risk on assets, which means risky asset risk. So the more toward favorable toward risk, so they're pumping liquidity into the market, or will, with this banking crisis. But in the long run, it's bad, and so we'll have to see how that settles.